Welcome to Sportsman Beer on this Wednesday, November 5th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. Let's start you off out in the TD Garden, where the Boston Celtics, after a tough Texas road trip, will begin a game against the Toronto Raptors here. And things look good for the Celtics in the first quarter as they outshot the Raptors 35-23 as they carried out 35-23 lead in the first quarter here. But the Raptors came on fighting here, but the Celtics still managed a 57-54 slim halftime lead at halftime break here. And then the Toronto Raptors kept on firing here as the Toronto Raptors now carried an 88-86 lead in the third quarter. And the Celtics kept on fighting here for much of the game, but boy, turnovers killed the Celtics here. Look at that. 28 turnovers here, but the Celtics made it a game here. Here's Marcus Smart, tied the game but under a minute to go. But then the Raptors got them to a 108-105 lead. But then Roundup made 2 free throws to make it 108-107. But the Raptors got a shot 8 seconds left to make it 110-107. And then the Celtics had a chance to tie, but Jeff Green's 3 didn't make the mark as the Boston Celtics now drop 3 out of 4 to start the season as they lose a tough one to the Toronto Raptors, but put up a valiant effort. 110-107 here as Jeff Green had 20 points for the Celtics in the lost ball. Kyle Lowry, 35 points. Next up for the Celtics, they'll be at the Garden on Friday night against the Indiana Pacers. Well, Celtics fans, it's still early season, and you gotta have some patience here. Let the Celtics show their stuff here. It's still early season, so let the Celtics find their groove here. It's still early in the season, okay? Have faith in the Celtics fans and have faith that Celtics gonna come up firing here. It's just 3 good games, but 3 losses, and Brad Stevens will tell his team try to focus on the next game there. Okay, let's take a look at the scores around the NBA. Charlotte Hornets over the Miami Heat, 96-89. Orlando Magic edged out the Philadelphia 76ers, 91-89. Minnesota Timberwolves over the Brooklyn Nets, 98-91. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Detroit Pistons leading the New York Knickerbockers, 97-91. 10:25 left in the fourth quarter. Chicago Bulls leading the Milwaukee Bucks, 74-72. Through 3 quarters in D.C., Washington Wizards leading the Indiana Pacers, 66-61. At halftime, San Antonio Spurs leading the Atlanta Hawks, 49-39. 5:22 left in the second quarter. Phoenix Suns leading the Memphis Grizzlies, 43-32, and 5:37 left in the second quarter. Utah Jazz leading the Cleveland Cavaliers, 47-36, and Sacramento Kings and Detroit. Sacramento Kings down the next to get underway about 10 o'clock here. And the Golden State Warriors and Los Angeles Clippers will get underway about 10:30. Alright, let's take a look at what is going on in the NHL here. On this Okay, let's take a look at NHL scores here. 6:50 left in the third period. Buffalo Sabres and the Montreal Canadiens, 1-1 to score. And in the second period, New York Rangers and the Detroit Red Wings, 2-2 apiece. And New York Islanders and Anaheim Ducks will get underway in Anaheim. Tonight, the Boston Bruins will be at the Garden taking on the Edmonton Oilers here. Okay, let's take a look at college football scores. 12:25 left in the third quarter. Ohio leading Buffalo 20-0, and at halftime, Ball State and Northern Illinois 14-14 apiece. Alright, let's take a look at sports news here on this Wednesday night here. New York Yankees third baseman Alex Rodriguez admitted PED use to the DEA according to multiple reports Wednesday. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell was among several people who testified Wednesday at Ray Rice's appeal of his indefinite suspension. Former NFL fullback LeRon McClain was arrested by police in Tuscaloosa, Alabama on Wednesday on drug trafficking charges. McClain is being held on $500,000 bond, Tuscaloosa police said, according to ABC 3340. Jay Marbar chatted with the media on Wednesday and had a chance to discuss Bacchus blood aboard the San Francisco's offensive line drills, and they were considered staying in Youngstown after the Saints game. Mississippi State quarterback Dak Prescott runs for a gain at Arkansas defenders in the first half of the Bulldogs 17-10 win over the Saturday over the Razorbacks. The College Football Playoff Committee treats schedule straight for the SEC. Kobe Bryant throws his teammates on the shoulders, fires up a lot of shots, and the Los Angeles Lakers win or lose based on inaccuracy. It's part of the chicken and egg narrative that has been played times in his 19-year career. Email exchanges revealed that NCAA administrators were uncertain that the group led by Mark Emmett had afforded to punish Penn State. Anyone who wants a Isaac fired as Jets general manager can see a more effective message by staying home on a Sunday and hitting Johnson, the new Jets owner, where it hurts in the pocketbook. Nick Trapano, the pitcher from West Islip, where he was thrilled about promoted in the major leagues this season by the Astros on Wednesday. He was excited about moving up in the standings after he was traded to the defending American League West. It's the battle of the big boys. President Barack Obama versus NBA legend Michael Jordan at heavyweight slaying match. Jordan started the whole thing when he worked for Obama as a golfer. Former Major League pitcher Brad Halsey died after he fell from a 100-foot cliff near his Texas home, and Judge Roundup autopsy told USA Today Sports on Wednesday. On Tuesday, Adrian Peterson entered a no-contest plea to reduce the charges of misdemeanor reckless assault that follows a September arrest for beating his 4-year-old son at a switch and a left welts of the bruises. Ian Kinsler would not be shut out after first missing out at a Philip Babel Award at an American League Golden Glove Award. Kinsler's outside play at second base was rewarded hardware from today with a Wilson Vet to the Player of the Year award. Tennis Billy Oda needs art and eye procedures. Nazim Richardson stood a few feet away watching Bernard Hopkins shots on the punch bag box and Oldest World Champion weeks for the threat with a bit of better as a soft jabs. The league gave New York Knickerbockers J.R. Smith a one-game suspension for hitting a Washington Wizards player in the groin Tuesday night. Mark Andrews has been locked up by the Pittsburgh Penguins, but they are plenty of other contract situations that are sure to dominate the Hailing Lions this season. Mark Sanchez says he's grown his experiences with the New York Jets and believes he's become a better version of himself since joining the Philadelphia Eagles. This week's Thursday night football game between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals is special. It marks the first time since 1986 that the Ohio rivals will face each other this late in the season with both teams above 500. And that's going to be it for our Sports Roundup in this November 5th, 2014 on a Wednesday night. P. Wiggins say have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow right after the Bruins-Oilers game and the Norton Lancers Foxborough Warriors boys soccer quarterfinals around the NCAA Division III. Have a good night, and see you tomorrow. Good night, good Lancers.